Good morning, candidates. Good morning. This video is for giving you the suggestions as to how you can crack the bank interviews. As all of you know, the selection is based on, say, in the case of State Bank of India, 75% marks are for the written test marks will be converted to 75. And then this group discussion and interview marks, total 50 marks, that will be converted to 25. You know that for group discussions and group activity, they give you 20 marks. And for interview, they gave 30 marks. And interview commands a very good percentage that say when converted to 100. Sometimes we have seen candidates missing selection by 0.50, 0.80 mark and all that. So what I would like to tell you, what are the points you can keep in mind in order to see that you score very high marks in the interview. So this is nothing new. You must have seen my videos or others' videos, other experts' videos a lot of times. Here, what is important is number one, you be ready for questions relating to your native place. And I have already told in other videos, native place means what is the name of your native place? What are the crops grown in that native place? Who are the important people in that native place? What are the industries in that place? Why your native place is important? It depends. For example, if somebody goes from Tanjavur, they will say about the Tanjavur doll and all that. Somebody goes from Bihar, that Madhuri Sambani, that is for that arts and crafts like that. And if somebody goes from Kollam, they will say about what is that? Cashew nut. So be ready about that. You can know about it if you talk to your parents and also go through Wikipedia and understand what it is. That's not a tough thing. Be ready for 1 minute answer on this about native place. And after that comes about introduction for you. In some interviews, they don't allow introduction. They straight away go into the topic. They straight away go into the topic. But here, assuming there is introduction, say I have already told you that in the case of introduction, you have to tell about the highest degree you have studied, the college where you have studied, and the percentage of marks scored by you, high percentage of marks, and also the achievements made by you in the college and the extracurricular activities you have performed in the college. See, you have to create a good impression about you. If you have been a leader of science club, if you have been a leader of commerce club and all, you can tell that. And once you tell about that, you can also tell about graduation, +2 and 10th. That's what I feel, but different authors, different people may tell differently, but you follow what you believe is correct in your view. Once you tell about your degree and also extracurricular activities in the say degree or post graduation, as the case may be, then we go into another aspect. Be ready for, say, HR questions, like they will ask you, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are the achievements made by you? Why we should select you? What makes you unique compared to others? What will you give us if we select you? I am just giving you a few questions. These questions are available in our Google itself. If you search HR related questions, it will give you 40 to 50 questions. There are no the correct answers for these questions, but you prepare your own answer, which you feel is more relevant, more suitable, that will give a good impression about you. Could you follow me? Yeah. So this is what it is. Prepare कर दीजिए आप HR क्वेश्चन में थराव हो जाइए. इसका बाद में आपने आप से नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज अबाउट स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया. स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया का डिटेल्स आपको पूरा पता होना है. For example, you go to their website, and in the website they would have told you about us. Be ready for a question, what do you know about us? And the problem in interview is that what is important is that you must be able to tell good points that you have learned from there briefly. You can't talk for 20 minutes as I am doing. So you must be able to tell it in 1 minute or 2 minutes briefly. Like if I tell something, all of you will mug up the same thing and tell that. So the point you have to cover is State Bank of India. When was it nationalized? In the year 1955. And then the previous name was Imperial Bank of India, and the present headquarters is in Mumbai, and the chairman's name is Challa Srinivasalu Shetty. You tell that, then you tell number of branches, number of ATMs, then number of customers, number of bank correspondents. All these things are available in the annual report. I am not repeating them. Then what are you tell them about that, and you also tell about any news that you have come across about State Bank of India in the recent times. You tell about that, any achievements or any awards they have received recently, uska bare mein bhi bata dijiye. And if you remember about any new scheme they have introduced, you can search in Google or any other browsing, so that you get ideas and give out. I don't want to tell the same point because everybody will be telling the same thing. What A tells, B should not tell. So prepare yourself properly for about yourself, and be ready with the details of the financial figures as on 30th September. Only for commerce graduates, they will ask you to explain about it. What is GNPA? What is NNPA? How NNPA is achieved? What is GNPA percentage? What is return on assets? What is return on equity? ये सब तो आपको पूछेगा only for commerce, or say our chartered accountant candidates and all. For many others, simply they will ask what is the percentage of our bank figure, as you see in the materials already provided to you. So be ready for that. About our State Bank of India, what is that? Say what are the deposits, advances, profit made, like that. So many points I have given. I mean, in the materials it has been given. So you please get to know them. So you must be able to talk well about it. And thereafter, what comes? Be ready for questions about State Bank of India deposit schemes, loan schemes, digital products. And you have already come across a lot of questions that have been asked in the interviews. Please go through those questions and prepare yourself. Like say, famous questions are what are the various deposit schemes? What is CASA? Why banks are preferring CASA? How banks are making profit? What is bank assurance? What is bank assurance? Then why banks are conversing for mutual funds? Because they get commission. So likewise, you go for various questions relating to deposits and allied aspects of deposits, like what are the various types of accounts, like say partnership, proprietorship, limited company, private limited company, public limited company, one-man company, and commerce students and the economic students. You should be ready about Companies Act 1956 and 2013. What is the difference? Then what is the difference between commercial banks and non-banking financial companies? ये सब तो आपको पता होना है. And remember, the questions that will follow you is dependent on the answers you are giving. जो आंसर आप देते हैं उसका एंडिंग में क्या स्टॉप करते हैं उससे पकड़ लेगा वो लोग. And they will ask questions from that. They will start from the ending points you have told. So be ready about that. And all other aspects, like say Securities Exchange Board of India, NABARD, PFRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Development Authority, EPFO, then Public Provident Fund Scheme, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, Jeevan Jyoti Suraksha Yojana, or then Atal Pension Yojana, it is not only names. आप लोग उसको details भी पता होना है. நீங்க வந்து அந்த schemes பத்தி கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் important points, salient features தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். आपको, you must be prepared with the salient features of those schemes and then tell. I am not telling them here, you can read it and understand it. It's not a very difficult thing. Then the commerce graduates and postgraduates and all, they will ask you why banks are making advances, what are the different types of advances like term loan, then working capital, and how working capital is assessed. This is for commerce students. And how term loan is assessed, balance sheet analysis, ratio analysis, what is debt service coverage ratio, what is current ratio, like that. And then what is debtors ratio, what is creditors ratio. Like this, all these things you must prepare thoroughly and be ready to answer them. Above all, then you must go through that day's balance sheet. You must go through that day's 1 minute. It is not funny. Yeah, you must go through that day's balance sheet. Yeah. It is not getting charged. So what is this? Is it coming now? Yeah. I will put this one directly there. No problem. Yeah, I want to charge it now. Yeah, it's getting charged. No problem. So where are we now? I was telling you about, say, advances. Again, I am not willing to go into detail on this because that is more suitable for only credit officers. So if you are going for credit officers interview, your preparation will be slightly different. I am telling for general candidates like BA, BCom, BSc, BE, ME, sometimes BSc agriculture and all that. In the case of agriculture candidates, you know, they will ask you questions relating to agriculture also. There are a lot of questions on agriculture. First and basic question they will ask in agriculture is that, why did you prefer agriculture? Is it your family is into agriculture? And like that, they will ask you questions. And other allied areas relating to agriculture, like say, what are the crops grown in your district? What are the various irrigation methods used? What are the various loan facilities given by banks for, say, our agriculturists? What is Kisan Credit Card? What are the term loan facilities given to them? Then what is the NPA? Then in the case of agriculture loans, how are you going to recover this NPA? Like these questions will come. I am not covering all the questions. Likewise, so many other questions will come. Be ready for them. These are available online. Nothing new. Whatever I'm telling you is nothing new. But the confidence with which you speak, the clarity with which you speak, the belief with which you speak, these are more important. I hope you understand this. So likewise, these are the questions. And to succeed in bank interview, first and foremost thing, you must have determination. I am going to succeed. You must, but many of us are not able to prepare because we write so many examinations. There is a conflict between us. Should I study for this bank exam? Should I study for this insurance exam? Should I prepare for this interview? This type of problem is there. In that case, you allocate time and concentrate and prepare for interview keenly. I hope I have given you some details. And if you have any specific point in mind regarding this, then you can ask me and put it in the, say, the comments column of the video itself. Our other experts, faculty will also guide you, will tell you about this. I think I have covered more or less all aspects. Really, I have not gone into the individual questions. Like I have not asked you what is basic savings bank account, what is basic savings bank small account, then what is a current account, what is a term deposit, what is a recurring deposit, what is the minimum period. See, everything you have to go inside those things and prepare. This you will know when you come to us for mock interview. I will ask you questions. These are the questions you will know about it. I hope you understand what I said. And yeah, you prepare on these lines, you must succeed. Ah, Baba, ये forget हो गया हमने. Say newspaper reading बहुत important है. Question कैसे आएगा? कल क्या हुआ? आज क्या हो रहा है? Tomorrow क्या होगा? Yesterday what happened? Today what is happening? Tomorrow what is going to happen? More especially relating to your state and in respect of country. If somebody has been appearing for interview recently, they will be asking questions regarding Red Fort, that bomb blast and all that. Not I remember that only, like that anything else can also be asked. This, you candidates must be able to identify these are the questions that can come. Okay. Best wishes. I thank Guidely for giving me this opportunity to share my ideas on how to succeed in SBI PO or other bank interviews. Best wishes. Bye.